Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You feel paralyzed, the bugs and friends just having.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To the right side and caught by center. So he stopped for no gain. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Crawford. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
On the jump. Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and run the option. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Now 2nd and 5.
All right. 19 Texas. South. Red.
Here's Stroud. He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown! Jalen Noel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. It's caught, and it's 8-0.
Commanders nothing.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down and didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
19, Tiger, 19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. He may go. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to keep it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
To throw is Daniels. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Daniil Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Daniels looking to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Over the middle, it's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And the slot man goes in motion left. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. He finds his man complete. That's Lane. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready.
Now Daniels. And he fires one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Crawford. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60. 19 Lions.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Got it. Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. Set. 70.
Now they'll change things up.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
passes all over, continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Cade York on now for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. York able to send this one through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Again, it's Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Second and 10.
Look hot. All right.
Now Stroud. Down the field, he's got Moe. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here goes Stroud again. Open man has tipped him. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Play action. Stroud now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He'll try to do it himself. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 4 yards out. And the Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
22, Commanders 3.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Flag. Back up.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Let's go now. Get up.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready, ready. Hut.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Extra point by York is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And Stroud now to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stroud. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Stroud to throw it. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Stroud off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Stroud looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Stroud. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Here we go.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Mitchell. Touchdown, Houston.
Mitchell, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Houston.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. That's caught. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey. Cougar 19. Ready,
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Airing it out for Hamilton. That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Here we go. Riggs. 1960 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Dan, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Will Anderson providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 33. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sail, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Stroud. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Play action. Here's Stroud. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down, Houston.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Stroud will look to throw once more. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Looks like they'll move things around here.
7-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Noel with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Commanders 10.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. Out They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Go!
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
At their 48-yard line.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
2 yards to go, second down.
Hey, check that, Street. Bronco 80. Broncos, go!
Now Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
On the go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Ready.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two.
60 Eagle.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
16. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get it to the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
The throwing again is Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Texans for... down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Darnell Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Texans 39, Commanders 22.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Off the play fake, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ready?
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
He's got his receiver, Lane. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Let's go. 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. That's caught left side by center. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Simmons, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get a bit closer.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans extend this fourth-quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll go on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Texans, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Washington, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.